Back. So now we're at stretch goal 1, add new grocery items. As a user, I want to be able to add additional items to my shopping list once the app is already running. Hint, append the array of grocery items with user entered text. Okay, so if we go back to Xcode, I think the first thing is we're gonna have to edit the storyboard a little bit, right? So I think we should put like an add button over here in this corner, maybe. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is probably remove some of these constraints. So I'm just gonna come over here where my constraints are here. My constraints, and I'm just going to delete them. Okay, so now we have this now we have this like so. Let's highlight the view controller and go up to editor and embed in, and we're going to do a navigation controller. So this embeds a navigation controller into the sequence of things, so it has like the natural back button and things like that, so we don't have to go about coding that. So now that's in there. Let's go back over here. Okay, now we'll add BART button item. This, and we can just drag it right here, right? And in the attributes menu, the attributes menu, we can make it a image. You can add, right, add, yep, so it's plus. Okay, great, so that looks good. We'll get rid of the word item. And we can say shopping cart as the title of this. Okay, let's run this and see how this looks. Okay, this looks pretty good so far. We got a button, but it's not doing anything, which is fine. So now we'll pop this over and we'll go ahead to our assistant editor. And let's highlight that button and control drag it there. And we'll call this add button pressed, and we'll connect it. So now we have this function, right? And so what we want to do is we want to be able to press the add button and then type in a new food. It'll be added to this items array up here, but displayed on the text label, right, of cell. Okay. So definitely another thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and implement the UI data source. The UI table view data source delegate is what we need. There it is. We can do both of these. And we didn't do this on the last video, but we want to actually connect the table view to the view controller here through with the delegate. So you control drag from the table view up and then select data source, and then you do it again up, and then you select the delegate. Okay, so now in our button action, right? The button action pressed. We want to create a function. And you know what? We'll put, because we're going to be doing like a bunch of functions, and we really should be commenting everything. So let's say add a new line. First we'll do, and we'll call it text field. All right. And then we'll set that to UI text field. And then we're going to do a constant, and that's going to be the alert. And we're going to use some fancy Xcode alert features in here, and it's called alert controller. It's a built-in alert function in Xcode. So what goes inside of here is, if you see here, title, message, preferred style. So pretty much what we wanted to say. We can say add item, right? And then the message can say it's also a string, I guess. We can change this later. Add new item. And then the preferred style. The preferred style will be default. Well, actually, it's .default. Bracket. Keyword action. And then have the item, have the, what is this? Items? Yeah, have the items refer to themselves. And we will append them, which is the tip that they gave us. It's append. Append. Wait, where did it go? Append. Well, let's try to move forward. Sometimes Xcode, see, you just got to keep moving forward. Because Xcode is Xcode. What do we call ours? Yeah. Shopping. And then reload data. And then last but not least, dot add text field alert alert text field the placeholder text of that new alert field. We'll put create or add new item. Text field set that equal to alert text field. Okay. And then last but not least is alert. Add action. We'll present alert, which is a small function we came up with up here. We'll present alert, and we can add an animated. I'm gonna set it equal to true, and yep, completion is set to nil. Oh, it's yelling at me because it doesn't know where this action came from. Huh. Ooh, okay. Sorry guys. I was like trying to work through that, so I was like real silent on a lot of that. So just try to like go through some of this code. This is the old code, right? And so we're going to add a new line. So to add a new line, we had to come up with two constants called alert and action. At least that's what I call mine. And then we have it appending the text field, so being added to the array from the text field as the user inputs it and then reload it into the data. And yes, we have the placeholder of the alert text field to re-add new item. Calling the action, and then it should present the alert, which is up here, and then it should be animated to true and the completion is null. So let's run it and see what happens. Okay, that looks good so far. If we press the plus button, ah, the alert pops up. So let's see, milk, add new item. Oh, yes. Yes. I've edited this video, but this was one, it took me a while. So it may take you a while. I hope that the video was clear, but this took me a while. So good luck with everything.